What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So I recently bought a Lexus NX 450h Plus, which is actually a hybrid plug-in, and I've driven it for over 2,000 miles. So in this video, we're gonna do my full 2,000 mile review and why I think you should probably get one of these cool plug-in cars as well. So welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching another video, and let's get into it. Thanks for watching another video, guys. If you're new here, my name is Dennis. I typically make Tesla videos, but I recently just got this NX plug-in as well. I'm gonna be making a couple more videos on that, and I also make personal finance videos as well. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So this is my 2022 Lexus NX plug-in hybrid. You can see it's a NX 450h Plus all-wheel drive. I got Nebula gray. I'll show the window sticker in a little bit, but I got gray with the black wheels. I think you have to get those, as well as the FSport package, I don't think you actually have to get the FSport package. You could go with the regular NX package styling as well. It's pretty aggressive, but you can see it's the front FSport package right here. It's just a little bit more aggressive and everything is blacked out, which is really nice as well. To also quickly go over the options, I got the red interior, which I definitely think is a must. I actually prefer the solid color red, but two-tone red actually looks good as well, so I really don't mind it. And then on the rear seats, you can see they're red as well in that kind of like two-tone configuration, but it's really nice. The seats at the backside are black, and then I just got carpeted floor mats as well. Let me show you the window sticker really quickly so you can see what options I actually got. So here's the window sticker. You can see 2022 NX 450h Plus FSport. The exterior color is actually called Cloudburst Gray. And then the interior color, I don't see it anywhere, but it's definitely red, two-tone interior as well. But you can see here all the standard features. You can also get all that information from the website. Here are the standard interior features. The FSport handling feature gives that styling, variable suspension, dampeners, heads-up display, I guess that's part of it, and well as some other aluminum dashed type of trim as well. In terms of the options that were added to it, you can see I got the triple beam headlights, which I definitely think are a must. It makes it just look a lot nicer for 850 bucks. The charger, which I'll show you in a second, that's 800, but you have to get it really. Premium paint costed 100 bucks. The panoramic view monitor with lane change assist and front cross rear traffic, I definitely think that's a must because that gives you that driving assistance on the highway. That's 1,000 bucks. The smartphone convenience package with digital key and wireless charger, that's definitely a must because it allows you to use the app to kind of unlock and lock pretty much with your phone. That's 450, and then wheel locks are 95, which I mean, pretty much that's standard these days on all cars. A total MSRP of $61,740. But the reason why I tell people to get this car is because you actually get a federal tax credit of $7,500 off your taxes when you file. So it makes it a pretty good deal to get a plug-in hybrid before the government changes the tax bill on electric cars. So first we'll review the exterior of the car. I really think Lexus did a great job with this car in terms of the styling. It's super aggressive and they really updated it really nicely. As we went over in the window sticker, here are the 20-inch rims that I got, all black. Super nice glossy look. You can see the trim everywhere is definitely matted black as well. So like the trim on the side of the window is all darker aluminum, which is a really nice touch with this gray cloudburst exterior. All the trim right here is also blacked out, so it gives it that really aggressive look. And then the headlights are really nice as well. There's like the triple beam LED headlights, which give it a really cool look in the nighttime and the daytime as well. The only other option I kind of wish I got, you can get it with the pano roof, but I just got the regular moonroof. You can get a moonroof, or you can get a roof where it's the full entire top. But I think it's fine. It's maybe not worth the extra money that I paid because this car was actually already $61,000, which is a lot. I definitely want to get the front windows and the front windshield tinted, but pretty much been fine for now so far. Going to the rear of the car, this is also where I think they did a great job. Lexus went with the rear blade light that they're going with all their new cars, as well as like the gapped spacing of the emblem. Also, by the way, I got this Lexus at Lexus of Carlsbad, which they gave me a fantastic deal on it. Probably one of the only dealerships in the area that only charge MSRP and with no markup. So if you're interested in a Lexus, definitely hit them up. hit the team up at Lexus of Carlsbad. Back here, you can see some more aluminum trim on the back, but this side rear profile is super aggressive. It looks really nice from the side and the rear. I think it's a fantastic SUV for the cost and super aggressive. Okay, there's some more fake vents, which is really just for styling. Here's like a mini diffuser down here, but it just looks really good in my opinion, especially when you're driving around. So even though the exterior of the car is super aggressive, we're gonna go into the interior now, which I also think they did a really good job with updating everything to try and get to current specs, because you're really gonna be in the car most of the time when you're driving around. So before we get into the car, I did want to point out that this is Lexus's new like digital latch system. You basically go put your hand here and push this to unlock the car. It actually has a really nice feel to it. And driving this for a little bit and going back to a regular car door, it's actually really weird because you get used to this kind of just pushing out. Here, let me just show you really quick. When you're in the car like this and the door is closed, you just put your hand right here. It feels really nice. You just tap it, and that's how it unlocks. If you're stuck in a pinch, you could pull it this way, but you're technically not supposed to do that. I guess it might ruin something. Just put your hand like that, push it, and then it unlocks like that. Kind of the same for when you're entering the car. You walk up to it. There isn't really a latch right here. You just push your finger like that, and then it's unlocked just like that. So there's really no pull action. It's their digital latch system key right here where you just tap on it and then it opens the door for you. And it's also the same thing for the rear. Moving to the interior of the car, the first thing that really sticks out is this huge screen in the middle. Of course, it has Apple CarPlay and I believe Android Auto as well, but it's Lexus's first with this huge screen. It's also tilted a little bit towards you for that ergonomic effect. But I don't know the size of this screen, but you can see what's interesting is that the knobs are physical knobs here with the climate control, and then there's a volume knob right here. But everything else is actually digital other than that. So if you want to go in and try and change the radio on the Lexus system, you have to go in here and then mess with the sources and everything. But I'm typically driving in Apple CarPlay, so I just put on Spotify or whatever, even use Waze and just tap it all through here. The start button is right here where you turn on the car. The car is actually already on, and then you probably can't see it on the camera, but there is a heads-up display over there that's straight ahead. Most luxury cars have this already, so there's really nothing there that's different. And then here is the tachometer. What's different here is since this is Lexus's first plug-in car, you have your battery range right here on the left side, and then your gasoline range right here on the right side. Right now it's in EV mode. And the range for the EV is 37 miles of range and 341 miles of gas for a total of like 400. I've definitely used the gas a little bit, but when I go to the gas station and fill up, the range is over like 440 for gas. And then if you add on another 40 miles of range for battery, it gets really close to 500. Currently it's in sports mode, but you can actually adjust it here on this knob for different like eco modes and everything. I typically drive in eco mode, but when the battery is actually depleted, I get about 36 miles per gallon in combined highway and city because it basically acts just like a hybrid. Moving down to here, you have another option, which is the wireless charging dock right here. I rarely use it because I just plug in down here with a cable hardwired to my iPhone to charge it. There's some ports right here, but these are probably a little bit slower. And there's a little pocket right here, which I actually kind of like because you can put your phone like that and then it hangs right there. So you don't have to necessarily use your cup holders to store your phone. I do have to buy some sort of windshield dock or something to store my phone, but that's probably something later. The other option that I didn't get is the digital mirror. I played around with it, but I don't really like digital mirrors just yet. So I actually just like the current typical regular mirrors. So maybe in the future of my next cars, I'll see about getting the digital one once I get used to it. Moving down to here, here's your drive lever. This is also a little bit different. There's not like a bunch of manual or a lot of movements. You just hit the brake, move it down to the left like that for drive, move it up for reverse, so move it up like that for reverse, back one for neutral, and then back left down for drive. If you want to press park, you just hit the P on top like that, and then we're in park. Down here, there's like a traction control. Looks like another button or setting for different terrain. Hold EV charge is a nice one because you can basically keep it in gas mode or EV mode, or you can switch it to auto. So sometimes if I'm driving really fast, I'll switch to gas because I know that the battery can't handle that type of speed and will just deplete really quickly. And then you have your parking brake right here, where you just lift up like that for it to park. One thing I forgot to mention is here is the rear view camera. You can see that it's pretty big, I would say. Here's the rear view camera on the right side right here, and then you have a 360 camera around here, which is super nice in parking lots, but a lot of manufacturers have this right now, but Lexus just brings the bar up and matches it with this camera quality, in my opinion. Moving to the center console, this is actually one of my favorite features. There's a button right here on this left side which allows you to open it like this. And then there's a button on the passenger side which allows you to open it the other way as well. So it's kind of like a dual center console, which is actually really nice. I guess the flip side is it could open like this and then both sides could access it. But I kind of like this dual technology center console flipper opener for both sides, which is really cool. And since we're going through all the tech, here is the actual Lexus app. They've really updated it a lot to make it super updated and cool. You can lock, start the car, unlock the car, as well as some other features in here, as well as like GPS, seeing how much battery is on it, and giving a digital key to your phone or someone else. And now to the rear seat. It's of course it's not humongous. This is still like a RAV4 or mid-size SUV, but I can definitely get in the back seat, have good enough legroom like this, and my head is not hitting the top at all either. And I'm 5'9", and I can sit in the back seat pretty comfortably, but probably anybody bigger than me, maybe 6 foot, would be feeling a little bit cramped. And finally, the trunk. Same thing as the back seat, it's not humongous. You can fit a good amount of stuff in here. We've done a few road trips already, and we could put like one large suitcase or even two, and like maybe like a carry-on and maybe a duffel bag. But you can kind of visually see, I put some stuff in here currently, and then it does come with a kind of cover for the back seat. It hangs from here, which is really nice. Tesla Model Ys don't actually come with that, so dig on Tesla for not including something like that. You do get a onboard charger, or I guess I paid for it. It was $800, which we'll go over in a little bit and how that actually works, or I'll make a completely separate video on how fast it is. And then there is a little storage space down here, which is kind of nice. You can't put too much stuff in here, but you could probably fit about a couple water bottles or maybe like a box of something to kind of really keep it tucked away and hidden. On the left side here, under there is actually the batteries. Is actually the battery for all your, I think it's like a 9-volt or whatever for everything else. On the here, there's my manuals, and there's like a little neck cover, and then the seats do fold down, which is really nice if you needed extra space to store something or carry something. In terms of when you want to put gas, the fuel button door is right here on the left side next to the driving steering wheel, and then you fill right here gas on the driver's side here. Of course, premium gas only. And then on the right side, you can actually unlock when the car is unlocked. You just go on it, push on the left side right here, and this is where you plug in your J1772 charger, whether you have a level 2 charger at home or you use the level 1 onboard charger that it comes with. This charger actually plugs into a regular outlet like that, even though it is pretty slow. This is like a charging unit, and then you plug this end into the car. It's definitely an overnight thing. I'm gonna do another video where I'm gonna plug it in and we'll see exactly how long it takes to charge. The really cool thing though is that your car, through the app, tells you when it's exactly charged or how much time is left. In terms of the driving, it's really everything that you can expect from a Lexus. The suspension is really comfortable. The car does not feel heavy at all. And I'm just driving around right now in like a parking lot, and it just feels really good. Like handling wise, it doesn't feel too high off the ground. It is an SUV or a mid-size SUV, so it's gonna feel a little floaty. But it's just super comfortable, and it doesn't feel sluggish as much like a Lexus, but it's really because of that acceleration of the battery. You can really turn it into that electric, you can really turn it into sport mode and just accelerate it, and it's got some pep. But if you drive electric cars currently, or if you've ever driven an electric car, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with that instant torque and speed. So right now we're coming up on a stop sign. We'll come to a complete stop, and then I'll just accelerate. So you can hear everything behind kind of move around and shift around, but it's got like a little whir electric noise as well. But of course it's not as fast as a true electric car, but it's still going to be that nice little pep when you're driving around the city or neighborhoods or wherever you're at. But yeah, thanks for watching this quick video, or maybe it's not a quick video, but thanks for watching my video on my review, my 2,000 mile review of the NX plug-in with the 2022 Lexus NX 450h Plus all-wheel drive plug-in hybrid that I've had for a little bit. I definitely recommend this car, or I recommend a lot of plug-ins, but this seems to be the actual plug-in recently that you get the $7,500 tax credit that gets a really good gas mileage as well. The other one, or a couple other ones that I know that are kind of in that same price point, like the Jeep 4xe, only gets 20 miles per gallon gas after the battery's depleted. So this seems to be a pretty good one, of course, next to the Toyota RAV4 Prime, which is also a great option as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and comment below if you have any questions on the NX, and subscribe because I'm gonna have a bunch more videos on it reviewing my process and thoughts on it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.